Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Shay, and I'm here with.
The real shy, and we are all in the open.
Yes. So, hey, as you can see, it's just solo bolo this week. Hey, we wanted to go ahead and we probably should have did this the first show, I think. We probably we should have introduced ourselves, told you all our story, told you a little bit about what we do, but that's what this show is for. So, better late than never, right, Shy?
Exactly. So basically, today we're just going to talk about not any particular topic or subject. We're just going to be bouncing off each other, asking each other questions, sharing our upcoming events, upcoming news. Like I said, today is just about Shy and Shay today. So that's how we're going to work this. Basically, we just trying to do a whole lot of things out here. Both of us is very talented.
Yeah.
Definitely Shay is. I'm really am glad to work with her.
Likewise.
She's multi-talent. I love her like a sister.
Likewise, bro.
So basically, Shay, we got a lot going on. We done been through a lot.
Man, the storm, the fire. We climbed the
Yeah.
mountain, Mount Everest, y'all. We only going higher from here.
Right.
SpaceX ain't got nothing on us.
Started from the bottom and we're here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to infinity and beyond. But Shy, I know, you promote, you have a lot of stuff that you got going on. So I would say, tell the audience real quick, just your background, everything you do.
Yeah, so basically, I've been into the entertainment for, I want to say I started at like 17 years old. Started off as a DJ.
What?
Yeah, I used to DJ back in Richmond, Virginia, up DC, across the board, I started off DJing. I want to say I DJ strong for like 15 years when we had the turntables and be scratching it up and
That real deal DJing, right?
Yeah.
That manual work.
Yeah, with the LPs, like people don't know nothing about them vinyl LPs, like I'm telling my age now.
Did you ever scratch some up?
Oh yeah, I scratched them up trying to practice. So basically, I DJ'd, and then at the same time I was DJing, and then I started, performing, getting out there, doing a little some,
Right.
Lip singing. I can't sing a beat, so that's why I chose the lip singing. Yeah, so in my coming up to now, I've been doing that, modeling, promoting. Well, I didn't start promoting. I want to say I didn't start promoting until I was like in my late 20s.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a while then. That's
It's
good.
been a while. So DJing, lip singing, promoting, and then so I got well known in a lot of states, and then I finally realized that I wanted to move here to pursue my career.
Right. Expansion.
Exactly. I'm a people person. My name's Shy, but definitely ain't nothing shy about me. So, like I said, moving here, and I know I could meet people, and doors start opening up,
Right.
getting my face out there, and so when I first got here, A Money and Rich was the first two I met.
Yeah.
How I met them, strolling through Facebook, and I seen A Money, he had put some pool party promotion thing that he had on Facebook looking for promoters and stuff like that. So jumped in his inbox. We met up and stuff. He introduced me to Rich. both of them good guys.
Yeah, shout out to Rich Life and A Money. Yeah,
Hey, Money Richie Rich,
Hey.
the vessel.
right.
Yeah. So, and then that's how
We
me and
met.
you met.
Yeah,
Rising Star Network. Shout out to Rising Star Network.
yay.
And yeah, as a matter of fact, talked to Rich and A Money. So supposed to be doing a couple of things with them. You know,
Okay.
coming up maybe Labor
On the
Day
promotion
weekend.
tip?
Labor Day weekend probably. When I
Man.
talked to A Money yesterday and stuff like that. So we're probably gonna work on this mansion pool party,
Oh,
which he
yeah.
was telling me about and stuff like that. So and then meeting you was a great investment.
Yeah, just
Um,
click.
Beautiful person Shay is, y'all. Shouts out to Shay, aka my little sis.
Hey.
You know, and now we here and we both trying to open doors and
Yes, we will
get
open
that
doors.
bread and butter.
Yes.
what
We
I'm
ain't gonna try. We gonna do up in here.
So yeah, Shay. So us meeting and
Yeah.
you know, like I'd like to know how you got to where you is to finally, you know, want to
Oh, man.
meet me and us working together.
How much time y'all got? No, I was playing. No, I'm just playing. So everybody most likely knows me from my singing. I sing R&B. I'm more of a in between, I'd say, of Erykah Badu, but a voice like Mary J. Blige. So I have kind of that mindset when I'm writing my songs is I want to write stuff with meaning. I'm not really one of those songwriters who just writes about silly stuff. You're not gonna really find that in my music, you know. But I do like to have fun, though. Don't get it twisted. I like to have fun. Hence, Tabs in the club now. So
That is the hit.
Yeah.
I love that song. Oh my
Yep.
God.
featuring Uncle Billy, which is Rich Life Man. You know what I
Uncle
mean?
Billy.
Yeah. So, you know, basically my start was, you know, my father, he was Olympic gold medalist, and he also trained with people like Bruce Jenner, who's now Caitlyn Jenner. So, you know, which now, you know, about the whole Kardashian thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of started there for me. My dad exposed me to a lot. My first experience in music was Yolanda Adams. I just remember going to a venue with my father. He's promoting his news magazine, and I see Yolanda Adams, and I'm just like, wow, she looked like an angel, you know?
Definitely beautiful.
Yes. And so it just captured me in a way where I was like, man, I want to sing like that, you know? And from there, I just started like singing in the closet, you know? And I was
Lots
like,
of girls.
Right. I was like, I don't know if I really got it, you know, like that, you know, but I'm gonna practice over here silently. But one day my auntie, she heard me singing, and she came and she said, girl, was that you singing? So she was like, why you hiding in the closet though? She said, you need to come out here with us and practice. Because my family was big on just practicing music all the time. Like my uncle played piano like freaking Chopin or Chopin, you know? Mozart, you know? So, you know, it was a very, very busy musical environment that I grew up in. So my mom and my auntie, they were in a gospel group called the Sacred Soul Singers. And so we would sit there and they would teach me how to harmonize. And then at church, I would sit there in between them and learn how to sing and harmonize. And that was my early training, so to speak. But from there, when people started noticing that I could sing in the church, they wanted to pull me into more of events. So, you know, I started singing at all the local church, you know, venues. And eventually I started traveling with the church choir and, you know, started singing with them. Which was a good experience. Went to Tennessee, Washington, all kind of places, you know. Yeah. So, you know, it was a beautiful thing. You know, the church has always been kind of like that grounding for me. But then after that, I was like, man, I kind of want to do some stuff with these young folk because, you know, I'm hanging out with old people, you know. I mean, I like old people. Don't get me wrong. A lot of wisdom and knowledge you can get from them. But I'm young. I want to be with people my age, you know? So that's what led me into rap you know, and I started out as like the hook girl, you know, so right. So you know, in the Bay Area, you know, there's a lot of rappers out there, you know, practicing their craft, and so I got into that and started working with people like Aggravated Assault, which were really just local Bay Area rappers. But then I was like, man, okay, I want to do more than the hooks. Like, you know, I want to really sing.
Right.
But guess what? Being a woman, being fine like I am,
Got that
started
right.
to attract the guys, you know, and had a child. And I said, you know, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna put the music to the side, and I'm gonna have my baby. So went to college, slowed down a bit, you know. But then after that, it's like my music, I still want to pick that back up, you know. So what I did after that is once my son, he was maybe about 9 or 10, I said, okay, he's old enough now. I said, let me go ahead and I want to make an album. So that's what I started doing. I won a settlement of $40,000. And I took that settlement and I made Rain on My Shine, which, you know, that was like an interesting experience because all in a time span of 1 year, I started my own production company, started working with nonprofit, like local television, so I could, you know, up my skills, get my name out there.
Exactly.
And, you know, met a lot of photographers, industry promoters, people out there, producers, and launched this album. So funny enough, I was about to go on a college tour. And again, the guys love me. So met a guy and kind of the same thing happened again. Like I got pregnant. I'm like, wait a minute now. I'm working out with my personal trainer. Like, this album gonna be it, y'all. And I like pulled my groin muscle and I was like, that ain't never happened before. So when I went to the doctor, she was like, you pregnant? I was like, what? I'm like, oh, not again. So then, you know, again, for me, I was like, man, I'm really ready to launch this album, but I had to make that important decision. And I said, okay, I'm going to give my daughter her chance. So, you know, after that, gave myself a break. Went and did more stuff through the church. But then I ran into a lady. She was really big time choir director at the time. And she got me into acting. And so I started acting at the Berkeley Repertory Theater in Berkeley, California, which a lot of people came through there. Whoopi Goldberg, for instance, like she used to perform in that same theater. And so it was a really dope experience, got my acting down, got to even write some stage plays. So I thought that was dope, you know, but that's really my story. And then, you know, eventually I transitioned out here to Atlanta because I'm like, hey, California, they really want you to be super Hollywood. And I'm like, I want to be my authentic self.
Right.
And I see that Atlanta is a place where you could do that. You know, you could really just be you, you know? Yeah. So, you know, I was like, it was just a great vibe. And then I started with the HHF, as you know. That's where I met Rich Life Man and started working with the Rising Star Network. So, you know, that introduced me to Shy, and we did some projects and things together, and we'll go out, you know, as a unit and do things, and you know, got into film and more television stuff.
I mean, that's where we trying to go. Like me and you, like it's just an unbelievable connection.
Yes.
Like, you know, like it's just hard to find good people out here, and Shay is definitely a very good woman, you know.
Thank you, Shy.
You know, good intentions, and you know, and it's a pleasure, you know, to me for, you know, Shay to, you know, want to work with me and do things. So, you know, sometimes, you know, when you think people's not noticing you, they really are. You know, like
that is the truth.
You might don't see it, you know, and stuff like that. Like, you know, I was overwhelmed that, you know, at first, you know, like I'm like, oh my gosh,
like we be doing this. What we gonna talk about? Like, yeah, let's roll
I'm
with
like,
it.
so like really for real, like it's just like Richie Rich and A Money, what they seen in me and stuff like that. So Shay,
Right.
like how long you been like watching me? What made you want to like out of all the people that you could have reached out to, like what made you just want to like be like you want to reach out to me and work with me, like tell me about that, like because I'm just curious.
It's the energy, like Big Lotto said. It's all about that big energy, and you
Hey.
have, yeah. I'm like, man, we could start dancing up in here now.
Like this is shoulder dance.
But no, for real, like your energy, like I like being around positive minded people. And I could also see that you're driven, like, you're confident in yourself, like all of those traits of your personality, like that's what drew me to it. And I was like, who would be a good like business partner, and it was you, I'm like, because
Don't make me blush now.
let me boost your ego.
None of that girl stuff.
It's like 100 ego points right now. But no, seriously, like energy is so important. And, just in being in really both sides of the entertainment industry, both in the acting world and music wise, I realized that sometimes the environments can be a little chaotic around certain individuals, and I just and I gravitate to people who have not a lot of drama. Like, because it's like we're already trying to get to a place, we all have our goals in mind. And kind of what pulls you back is like negative energy. Like nobody's gonna want to work with you if you're always negative. Like
exactly.
guys, like always wanting to fight.
I mean, that's facts.
Yeah.
Because people out here like misery love company. And
Right.
that's definitely a true statement. Like. It's people that I know that I had to remove myself from being their friend, not because I wanted to, because I wasn't seeing them growing.
Right.
Like in 5 years, I come back, you still doing the same thing.
Right.
Like
right.
what have you been doing the last 5 years?
Right.
So
Gotta be movement.
and I know they say that you can't pick your parents, but you can pick your friends.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So negativity is definitely I can't deal with that, and I definitely don't want to be around people who hate on me, and stuff like
they talk about you behind your back, smiling in your face like they like you, like
right, that part,
right. It's like it or leave it.
So I definitely my circle is small anyway. I'm gonna just keep it 100. It's definitely small. Because out here today, people thrive, they thrive to tear you down. They thrive hard. Whether it's a friend,
some people be like they on a mission.
Right, a hard mission.
Right. I'm going to get her. Taking up all that energy, like, man.
So, but I've been blessed over the years, and I really, 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 I thank God every day for my talents. I thank God every day for, waking me up. I thank God for my motivation. I'm such a motivated person, determined person.
Amen.
I'm a go-getter. Like, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? And I really thank the Lord, because far as like my lifestyle, I'm not ashamed of my lifestyle. I'm blessed with my lifestyle. And, at first, when people meet me, what I'm saying, they think I'm a dude, and that's cool. That's the lifestyle I live. I wouldn't change nothing about my lifestyle. I'm not going to the extremes, having no surgery or anything like that. So, when they meet me, and stuff like that, and they think I'm a dude, and then they be like, oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing to apologize for, because this is me all day, 24/7. I don't hide it. And it might sound crazy what I'm about to say, though, but for some reason, my lifestyle, it draws people to me because, I mean, I don't know. I just keep it 100. Like when I meet people, they you know, you cool, shy, you cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just me, you know, my swag, you know, it was like, hey, damn, you know, you always matching head to toe. You know, that's my MO.
Right.
You know, if you know, just like when I run to the corner store, I got a match. You know, it's just me, like shoes, hat to the back.
Got to
like,
coordinate.
Yeah. And that's crazy you say that, because that's my position at work, a coordinator.
Oh, snap.
You know?
See, son?
Logistics coordinator.
Fell into alignment like that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's a true story. So when I first came out, I like feminine women. So I was like, I don't know how to get a feminine woman, right? Because they always go after the studs. So I'm like, well, shoot. So I dressed like a stud. I was like,
Oh my God.
I did.
Where's that picture at?
It's in the archives. That ain't never coming out. But no, I swear, like back then, I think, what was it? Was it Steve Madden? Steve Madden had just started launching all his stuff. And so I was always dressed in dressed as Steve Madden, had my hair cornrowed back, looking like Cleo from Set It Off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I thought that's how I had to dress to
For the
get
film.
right, and it worked. It worked for a little while. Like I really thought I was like a mini pimp. I ain't gonna lie. I had a Mustang. It said "Who's your daddy" on the back. Like I really. I really was down to the T. Like I'm serious about this thing, you know.
Not who's your daddy. Baby daddy.
Oh man. But then I think the women that I dated, they start to figure it out that I wasn't really a stud. Cause they was like, why you got heels in your trunk? I'm like, yeah, I was gonna, that's my sisters, you know, I was gonna take them to the girl. So, yeah, that was my experience
Wow.
trying to be a stud. But you know, eventually I said, no. I said that ain't me. That
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't have no biological sisters. I mean, I have two biological brothers, but then I have other, you know, brothers and stuff. So I grew up with all boys, and
okay.
I just knew, like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
Like,
testosterone's
Yeah.
there. Oh man.
you know, the body that I was in, I'm
Yeah.
like, this shit ain't right, y'all.
Yeah.
Gotta figure this shit out, you know?
Exactly.
So I was just like, yeah, I think I was supposed to be the third boy in the family.
Oh. Oh man. Oh
I was
man.
like, yeah, here I am.
Oh man.
But
So
it's crazy though. Let me tell you the craziest thing,
Did
right?
your brothers ever say anything?
I'm getting ready to tell you
or-
the craziest thing.
Okay.
The craziest thing is, like, I don't know, and this is it's a feeling, but it's a true feeling now, though.
Yeah.
But back then, like, I knew that I wasn't supposed to be the film, like
Yeah.
filming them, because but so when my brothers, you know, they probably knew before I told them,
Mm-hmm.
but it just seemed like we got closer.
Oh wow.
Like we was close then.
Mm-hmm.
Always had a close family.
You're right.
But you know, it's just like we just close, like we just tight, like you
Yeah.
know. And it's a good feeling. The love that they show me, you know what I'm saying? It's just wonderful, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
you know.
And probably made it easier too, right?
Yeah,
Just
like, and
to
they
be
just,
yourself.
you know, like they still overprotected of me. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Never let nobody mess with me and stuff like that though. But, you know, it just was a big burden off my shoulders.
Yeah, because like my brother and sister, they just laughed at me. They're like, "We don't believe you." They're like, they're like, "You what? Yeah, right. Whatever. It's just a phase."
That's the first thing everybody say, like, it's
Yeah.
a phase. Nah, it ain't no phase.
Right.
It's a shine. I'm the boy.
I know.
Like, it ain't no phase. Like, this
Right,
me.
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. Like, in this, I don't know. I mean, people have choices. Like, I didn't label myself.
Right.
Like, I didn't label myself like yeah, I'm gonna be the stud. This is just what it is. Like,
Right.
you see me, you know, like
Right.
what's up?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, and that's how it was for me too. Well, more or less, like I was like, I don't really feel like a super femme, but I knew I lied somewhere in between because yeah.
come here, girl.
Okay, then come here. Let me choke you for a little bit. No, I just like that's my signature move in the bedroom.
You were like that, huh?
Choke you and pull your hair at the same time, girl.
Bend down, girl.
Then 5 minutes later, I'm on my back. So I didn't have my moment of aggression. Now I'm ready to be submissive.
I'm the dominant one all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
The bedroom too. Oh
Stop
man.
playing, Shay.
Well, yeah, 'cause I don't want your friend coming to look me up. Yeah, they gonna hunt me down. No?
You had shine them heels and shit.
Right.
Shine tiptoe, where?
But no, like I don't like labels. Like I literally don't because
I have one label.
What's-
I'm a touch me not stud.
touch me not
Yeah,
stood.
you can't touch me. Would you touch it?
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I think probably in hetero relationships, they probably got some defining little things in there too, you know. You get a little mixture of everything, you know. I've even seen like this is like no lie. I've seen guys who want to wear stockings, but they're like they feel like they're really. I'm like, why you want to wear stockings?
undercover
Why
shit.
not? Oh,
That undercover shit. A whole bitch at home.
oh my gosh. You know, and so it's like there's like different things, but I don't necessarily feel like a label is appropriate in all spaces, you know? Because sometimes that could just be like the person's fetish or just what they like, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely they got stud on stud. I mean, you know, to each his own. If that's what they like, I support it. I'm just not gonna be with another stud.
Why is that, Sean? Why is that?
What?
Explain to the audience.
Me personally, I mean, like I said, I'm cool with everybody do that float their boat, but me being with another stud, like who touching who? Like
No, it's because you're a touch me now. Okay, so what if you met a touch me stud? Would that make Would that make a difference?
Hold on.
And twist it up a bit.
Cause I'm gonna elaborate on that. We live too. So it doesn't matter if you are a stud that want to be touched or whatever, you know. But I like films. Okay, let me clarify. I like films because I like, you know, the girly girl, the hair done, the nails done, you know, the toes done, you know, wearing the heels, the sexiness, you know, like you ain't going in my drawer grabbing no boxes or nothing. Like, I'm about to say, what the fuck you doing? Why you in that drawer? Like, nah, I just love for a film on my arm. It's just, it turns me on.
Okay.
It turns me on. So yeah, that part.
Yeah. I like films. I don't like any other variation of whatever. It's just a woman.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I like heels, lipstick, makeup, all that great stuff. You know,
Right.
you know
And that's cool. You know, film on film. You know, I mean that's great. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, to each his own. Somebody for everybody out here.
That's true.
Somebody
That's
for
true.
everybody. Boy on boy too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I support everybody. So, what's for me is not for everybody.
Right.
And I support everybody's relationship. I don't care what kind of relationship you in. Hey, I support you. And if you're a friend of mine, hey, that's all that matters. Your personal life is not my business. You're a friend, period.
Right. Exactly.
Definitely.
So what about, so films, right? Because you got all type of films. You got the intellectual ones. You got the OnlyFans ones. You got, the strippers. So what would you say, Shy, would be your ideal woman, like intellect, body shape, all that?
Well, really, to be honest with you, I mean, looks plays a great part of the relationship, but you got to have a brain these days. Like,
Please
really,
have a brain.
Looks plays a part, but today, where I'm at it with, you got to have a brain. You got to be on my level. You got to be doing as good as me or better than me.
So she can't be Wizard of Oz Scarecrow type woman, right? I only had a brain. Like, man.
Nah. You gotta have a lot going for yourself. Like, the way the world is today, you cannot sit at home and I bring home all the bread.
Right.
Right.
You gotta have the
Hell
bread
to the
now.
nah. Like, we ain't finna do that.
Right.
At all.
Oh, we can't
You
be
know what
sitting
I'm
up here
saying?
broke.
Like, so like I said, it's really, definitely a film I want. Like, you can't be bisexual neither. I'm not messing with no bicentennials.
Bicentennial. Wow, that's a whole new
So,
one.
Like I said, if you got the Peter, you better be done with the Peter and the Piper.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Definitely out the question.
Oh
Definitely
man.
not doing that.
Yeah.
And you just gotta be, you gotta be funny. You gotta have a sense of humor dealing with me. 'Cause I'm a silly person.
Likewise.
I want you to be able to travel and, just travel. Like I said, if you got kids, okay, they let them be grown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the younger they are, I'm going to think the recently you done had the Piper.
Oh.
Like, we ain't doing all that.
Oh.
So, and stuff like
So
that.
if the kids like 3, like what's the cutoff? What's the cutoff, Shy?
I'ma holler. I'ma holler back.
Like, I have a baby. It's a 1-year-old. I've actually been the dating apps. Like, we got to talk about that. Like, I have met some interesting people, and not to judge, but why the heck are you dating and you just had a baby? Like, why?
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
They confused.
Like, baby just popped out, and you're like, I want to date. Like, what?
Yeah, they confused. They looking for a woman daddy.
Oh my gosh. Like, that is like the craziest thing ever. And then you got the women who, they're married with husbands, but they like, oh, I just need a woman. I want you to come live with us. Like, you want me to be a little slave? Like, I'm confused. What is that?
And you know what that comes from? Basically, if a woman knows another woman's body better than a man.
Right.
So some men are intimidated by other women who, like, if their wife go and be with another woman, first thing some men, not all men, the first thing some men say is, what does she have that I don't have?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some men think with the other head because it's not all about penetration all the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So a lot of men intimidated by me, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Snap.
It's the way life is.
Right.
Like, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, don't be intimidated by me because, first of all, I don't want your woman.
Ooh-wee.
Believe that one.
Ooh-wee. Oh, yeah, because you don't do the Peters. You don't do the Peters and
know,
Wheaters.
so,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't help who like me.
Right.
But I ain't entertaining that.
Right.
Not at all.
Oh my gosh.
Nah. I mean, like, so
Oh.
have you ever been like on a blind date
Oh yeah.
and it, you know,
Yeah.
tell me about that.
Oh, well, that was a very interesting date. Spent a lot of money and I was really upset. But okay, so back when like the Melting Pot, the restaurant that does like the fondue and all that,
Yeah.
I was trying to be like a Casanova kind of, on the date. And I'm like, okay, maybe I came on too strong and afterthought. But met a lady who I met online. We met up at the fondue restaurant. And, everything was cool and everything. And, I was like, okay, I really want to like put the cherry on top. So like at the end of the date, I like bought her these like chocolate covered strawberries and
Right.
told her, hey, this is a take home memento type thing, Didn't hear from her after that.
Wow.
It was a weird, awkward
So,
experience.
like, you seen her in person?
Because people put their pictures online, right? So I saw the picture. I was like, okay, she's cute. Seemed like she had some stuff going for herself. She was in nursing school. So I was like, okay. So we went, after like talking for a few weeks, we're like, oh, let's go, meet or whatever. So we went on this date and the date went fine. Like, it was just, I think with her, she realized like I was seriously dating and she wasn't. She was looking for more of a pick me up, take me home, do me, and then that's it.
Right.
And that's why like I feel like with these blind dates, people need to be like transparent. Like you gotta like tell people what you really want, because if you come in with a lie, right? You come in pretending like you are looking for a relationship when you just really want to have sex with somebody.
Exactly.
You're setting yourself up because that person ain't looking for the same thing that you're looking for.
Right.
It's like total misalignment, right? So that's why I'm like, when people date, I hate when they lie.
Yeah.
It's like, be honest about who you are, what you want, because 9 times out of 10, you'll meet somebody who wants the same thing, right? But you got to be honest in order to get that back, so that way months later you ain't like, well, why am I by myself again? Well, hello, you came in with like false intentions, So, but yeah, that's how that date went. And then later on, she called me and she told me that's what it was. It's like she wasn't looking for nothing serious. And she said the feeling she got at the date was like, it was, yeah. So
Really, like, to piggyback off what you said, when you first meet somebody, like, why do you have to lie?
right.
Like, really,
what I be wondering.
because when you lie to somebody, you like taking that option from them. Like, tell them the truth and at least give them the option if they still want to
Right.
deal with you or not.
Right.
Like, it's no need to lie. I don't know you, you don't know me.
Right.
And, a true saying that my parents used to tell me, well, go on in the dark, come in the light.
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the
what I'm saying?
time.
And it's just like, prime example. Oh, like, I didn't know, like, how was I supposed to know? Like, talk to me.
Right. You gotta, communication's huge.
And it's just like, for example, Jerry Springer show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people be on the Jerry Springer show and you about to find out, like they didn't know, like women did not know that the girl was a girl. Guys did not know
Oh,
the
yeah,
girl
that
was on a
stuff.
guy. Like, how you ain't know? Like, like how you didn't know?
Right.
Like, I mean, I was on the Jerry Springer show too.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What?
I was on the Jerry Springer show back in 1992.
What?
Yeah, 1992.
Everybody go search for that episode.
Nah, seriously, for real, I was on the Jerry Springer show. The title was called Love Triangles.
What?
Yeah,
You had a
so-
love triangle?
Yeah.
What?
But the thing is, they knew about each other. You know what I'm saying? So, quick summary of that, how that
How
happened.
did that pan out?
I was dating this one female, and she kept being in and out of my life. So, eventually you get tired of
Right.
it. And, of course, by accident, met somebody else, and we started catching feelings.
Oh,
and then
boy.
so the other girl, she wanted to come back. And I told her about the other girl I met when she, wanted to leave or whatever and stuff like that. So, again, didn't cheat. I don't be doing none of that
Right.
stuff. So, shit, they knew about each other because I told them.
Right.
So I was the one who called the Jerry Springer show. I was like, look, I'm going to just call Jerry and see, can he help me make this decision?
Oh, wow. Did it help you? Did it?
No.
No.
Jay.
Wait,
like,
so,
it
real
wasn't no
quick,
fighting or nothing.
Did they pay you for that? Like, or how did that whole thing?
Yeah, we got paid for that.
What?
They I had called and they had FedEx us the tickets.
Wow.
And they paid for our flight and all that stuff like that. Got paid to go on the show. Also, all we could eat and was at the bar and all that stuff like that. It was there like a couple of days because it takes like all day to record or whatever.
Right, right.
But I ain't with there one of them days, I couldn't make my goddamn mind up.
Oh,
I
my
like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So,
So love triangles
yeah.
don't work. And
yeah, that,
conclusions. Oh.
I'm a one woman man.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be with two people at one time.
No, that's like juggling. I've tried it.
Look, he don't believe me, but it's true though. It's fact. It's just it's too confusing. You know what I'm saying? Like because I've been and called you, this girl name and like it ain't never happened. I'm just saying like it's just for me like I only got money to spend on one woman.
Right. Right.
Period.
You gotta think about what your pockets got.
and I'm definitely not sharing.
Right.
I ain't doing none of that. You
Like,
know.
I'm gonna be a little selfish.
You
going
know?
forward.
So yeah, when I'm with you, I'm with you.
With you.
Period.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I mean,
so did y'all ever like all together?
hell
like,
no.
No. Oh, okay.
I don't do
Okay.
that shit.
So we did.
Hell, I ain't finna do that threesome.
No.
Nah.
Not even in your younger days. No.
Nah.
Okay.
I used to be a little hoe though.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I used to be a little hoe.
A little hoe.
I had plenty of women.
It was
at
not
one
like a
time.
big hole, just a little hole in there, here and there. Maybe once a year.
I mean, but nah, I ain't. I felt like I was a pimp at one time.
Oh, stop!
So,
see, we always have those moments.
Yeah, and that was a pass in my 20s.
Right,
You know,
right.
but-
I think the 20s is that's the good gap to
Yeah.
get all that out the way.
You know,
Yep.
yeah, the 20s and stuff, 2008 and all that.
2000. From the 99 to the 2000. Oh, no.
So yeah, I mean, but now today, with my feels and my talents, the way I am, and I'm out there and
Carrying yourself
stuff, you know,
different.
I can only be seen with one woman.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep it 100.
That's called growth, y'all. Growth.
Yeah, so I know I've changed.
Yes.
Like there's too many people that know me. I don't have time for
Right.
that sneaky stuff. I
Right.
ain't with all that. you know,
Right.
Playing with people's emotions,
Mhm.
heart. People get hurt, even killed. So I'm not even on
Right.
that level. So if I'm with you, I'm with you. I ain't hiding you. I'm sharing you. You know, I'm letting the world know, like, look, woot, you mine, and I'm yours, and period. And that's
Right.
it, you
That's
know,
it.
Because I'm out there, my talents,
That's it.
events and hosting, acting, and all that. Like, I ain't got time for it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I feel you.
let me ask you this, Shay. So, going forward,
Mm-hmm.
your future, like, what do you want as far as relationship and your future with your relationship?
Man, well, right now I'm about my money. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I got some investments I'm working on, so I don't have time. That's all it is. I don't have time for a relationship. But when I'm ready, it would be marriage. Like it has to be something long term at this point. I'm definitely out of the phase of really for a while. I've been out of the phase of wanting to, seek out multiple people, that type of thing, or have my fun. I've done all that. So anybody who approaches me at this point, you have to have all that out your system too.
Right.
Like if you ain't done XYZ and, you know, there's still stuff in the back of your mind, you got this fantasy or fetish, you know, or whatever, you want to do S&M and have people tie you up and whip you, like, make sure you got all that out your system before you approach me, you know, because the next thing for me is going to be some death till death do you part type stuff, you know. But no, that's where I'm at. Like, and I really, like, I'm like you.
Well, she can't tie you up?
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I can't trust people. People be weird nowadays.
I mean, like, you know, y'all get married and then all of a sudden she won't tie you up.
Oh, no, man. I don't know. I seen a movie like that with the
Bondage.
Yeah, the person, they were married, but then, like, the person, like, the woman was tied up to the husband. That's what it was. She was tied up with the husband in the bed. The husband ended up having a heart attack and dying. Nobody knew they was out of town. She was stuck there in the handcuffs, y'all about to die.
I seen that movie. But she was handcuffed to him.
Yes.
And she had to drag him down the steps and all of that, all outside and all that. Yeah, I seen that movie.
Tried to cut off her arm.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm too old. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do all that.
Investigate your next one.
Bro, like,
Find
okay,
out.
here's a list of things that we cannot do. Like, no. But no, I mean, not to say like I wouldn't want to have fun in the relationship. I'm always open to stuff, but
No bondage.
No, anything dangerous. No, I yeah. Oh, I can't do it. Yeah, but no, definitely, you know, I'm like one of those people. I'm really sweethearted. Like, when I'm in a relationship, I go all out for the person I'm with, you know. But, you know, I've just had some duds, you know, and it wasn't always just the other person. It was me, you know. I had some things that I needed to work on too, because, you know, I be stubborn, Shy. I be stubborn.
Yeah,
I'm
stubborn
like, I'm gonna do what I
myself.
want to do. But I love you. I'm working on it. But I'm gonna do what I want to do right now. Oh, you know. Yeah, gotta make some money right now.
So like, as far as the spoiled side, like, are you spoiled? Like, do you want to be spoiled? Do you want to spoil your partner?
You know, I did not experience being spoiled until my previous relationship. That was the first time I'd ever really been spoiled. And it was like anything I wanted. Like, I didn't even have to get up and do my laundry.
Wow.
Like, like it was good. You know, I ain't gonna lie, but it was the mental thing. It just, you know.
Tick, boom.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, if you constantly trying to fight me, you know, and you see I'm out here working.
Yeah.
Okay, there should be no reason to fight when I'm trying to work.
Right.
But if you keep making that a constant, then of course what's gonna happen is gonna pull things apart. So, you know, it was like, man, I love being spoiled, but I need a balance too.
Yeah.
Like, and I like to give. Like, I'm not just a taker. So it's like, I almost felt awkward at first when I was being spoiled, because I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm used to being the person that's
spoiled.
Yeah. Like, I'm used to giving. But now I got to sit back and I got to, like, receive. I'm like, oh, this is different. Like, okay. I'm not complaining, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know how to feel to
Receive.
For me to receive.
Really?
Spoiled. Like, I always spoil mine. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it felt funny when this, you know, when it was done. Like, I don't know. I'm like, what is that?
Like, this is a little different.
Like, I was scared to open up the box or some shit.
Stop.
Like, ain't no lingerie in that bitch.
Nah.
Like, what is in that box? Like, you know, just tell me.
So would you let her tie you up then? I mean, you gonna receive on that end?
Hell to the motherfucker dog.
Oh Oh man.
But I don't know. I just like spoiling, you know, my woman. That's just me. Again, it was instilled in me. So
Right.
everything I do when I'm in a relationship for a woman is not an act.
Right.
It's just the type of person I am.
Right, right.
I love to spoil. I love to continuously show you how special you are to me. You know, as long as you know you respecting me, you ain't cheating on me and stuff like that. Like, I'm so spontaneous. Like, it doesn't have to be an event for you to get flowers from me, for me to give you a card. You know, that's just me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And that's the only way I know how to, you know, act.
So do you like flowers, Shy? If a woman tried to give you flowers, how would
I would feel weird.
you feel weird?
Like, I would feel weird. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? I mean, and that's crazy that, you know, you say that because, like, guy friends of mine, you know, straight guys or whatever and stuff like that. You know, I be with mostly straight guys and stuff like that. You know, hanging out or whatever and stuff. So just like when they go like to like hug me, it feels weird. Like we used to pounding it up, you know what I'm saying? So you know they do it at work, whatever, you know, respect or whatever, you know. The first thing I be like, hug. I'm like, all right, go ahead on with that gay shit.
Ooh, oh man. Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? They just bust out laughing like, you still a woman. I know, but we gonna pound this out.
Well, maybe you can't you just do like the half hug and then pound on the back like that? Yeah, nigga.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know, like we boys. Yeah.
So was it like the one hand hug, or was it like both hands hug? Like, how was it?
Nah, it's you know, one hand. I'm cool with that.
That's
you know,
cool. That's like a friendship hug, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? We be playing about it. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Like, yeah, we be playing about it at work, you know what I'm saying, and stuff, you know, like, you know, when they do that and stuff, like, I'm cool with it. You know, they give me a one-hand hug. It ain't like they, come here,
Right.
Shy,
Come
like,
closer, Sean.
we ain't doing none of that.
Let me feel your shoulders. Yeah. But no, I feel you though. I feel you.
But like I said, it's cool, and I hug them back though. You know, we be making jokes about it, you know, and stuff like that though. But I get mad respect from all the guys out here.
Yeah, that's
You
what's
know,
up.
They know my
That's what's
lifestyle, and I just, you know, and first thing, like I said, they always say, you know, Shy cool foot. I'm me. I'm not swapping,
Right,
or
chill.
or anything.
Right, real
know.
chill.
So yeah.
So what you got coming up, Shy? I know you got an event.
Actually, I kind of postponed the event. Probably gonna do something in September.
September.
Yeah, I'm looking for a few good venue spots and stuff like that. I had a couple, but that's neither here nor there, you know. So I just move forward. I don't just sit back and wait. You know?
Right.
So I'm looking for, you know, a new venue spot. In between that, I'm, you know, gonna work on my, you know, hosting some more and stuff like that. Performing and you know, anything else that, you know, come my way, going checking out other people's events and stuff. I might like the spot where they have an event at or whatever and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, so what else we got going on that's coming up?
Man, you know, right now I'm doing the acting thing, so I'm actually taking acting classes. You know, I'm always one of those big people, like I want to constantly perfect my craft and be the best that I can be so that I can make more money, you know? So, you know, Acting Out Studios, I'm basically going to be taking their courses, and, you know, they work closely with Tyler Perry and, you know, people like that. So, you know, cross my fingers once I get through this, you know, I'm excited and hoping that, you know, it leads me into some big roles. But on the singing thing, you know, I do pop out performances here and there, but lately I've been reeling it back because sometimes with singing, when you perform so much, like I was doing it every week,
I know.
and I was burning myself out,
Right.
like literally burning myself out. And so I said, okay, I have to back up for a minute because one, I want to stay in creative mode. Like I always want to create. And that's where I'm at now. I'm working on collabs and things like that with other people, doing a lot of background stuff right now. But you can still book me. You can still book me at preppythugllc.com. So you need a hook, you need a verse, you need me to help you with songwriting, music, lyric videos, whatever the case may be. Hit my website,
And definitely, y'all can reach out to me, Facebook, Shy Rogers, IG, the real _ Shy on the IG. Shay, I really enjoyed this time. Us talking,
up close and personal, all in the open.
all in the open, most deaf. It's been a pleasure, and I'm excited to, work with you more.
Let's pound it. Oh wait, you want the hug? We won't do all that. We won't.
We can pound, we can hug. You a woman, so I'm definitely gonna hug you. But you my sister though.
Yeah, definitely. Likewise, bro.
So it's been a pleasure. And again, y'all can, reach out to us, all in the open on the IG line, DM us, Everybody has a story to tell, and we want to hear yours as well.
Please come on the show. We want to hear you. We want to see you. But again, it's been a great show, Shy. And hey, you guys got it right here. Exclusive. You got In Front Shy. You got In Front with Shay. So hey, that's what we do all day. But thank you again for joining in, and we'll see you next week right here.
All in the open.
All in the open, baby.